Right, guys, this is the first monetized stream of Nerdy Live. You know what that means, guys? It means, okay, you don't have to, but that means you see that super chat option? I now have it. That's right, guys. We have this super chat option now. In a week from now, I'm gonna be applying for memberships. So it's just like Twitch subscriptions. You guys can start supporting the streams like that. Personally, I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I just want to say huge thank you for a lot of people. Thank you to people like Squatchin, people like Dead on Dave, Exotic, Party, Riveter, Banana, like just so many people I want to just thank you all so much for the support. I seriously could not have done it without a large portion of you guys, and you're all just incredible. We got an exciting show for you today. I got one more song to play, and then we'll start it up. Enjoy. Forgot I was muted there for a second. Guys, we have quite a bit to go over actually. I wanted to sort of like I already listened to this. I just want you guys to listen to the insanity that was this. Okay. So, this now recording episode was done because on his stream, Doc on the radio decided that he was going to do a Spurg tier list, okay? Spurg tier list of all the well-known commentary people. He put him in like, okay, here are the normal guys, here are like the kind of Spurgs, and then like absolute nutters, right? Ash Reacts was in that tier list. Now, if you guys are semi-aware of the community, you're probably aware of Ash to some degree. She's been making the rounds. You know, she was known as the former flamenco mod. She's still currently a Keemstar mod, from what I know. And what she does best is she moralizes, and she tries to moralize in the commentary community. Now, guys, I don't know if you know the track record, but that doesn't really get people far in this community, trying to moralize. You know, you end up kind of becoming a laughingstock because of it. Well, here we go with Ash Reacts. She is debating Doc because she is very angry about the tier list.
Do I sound upset? You motherfucker!
One, Doc, fuck you for not including me in your list.
Viewers become sex offenders.
Now recording.
Welcome everyone to Now Recording. I'm Matt Pitt. This is Toxic Pit Club. We're the most normal people in the commentary community according to Doc on the Radio Spurg tier list. And we're here today with Doc on the Radio and Ashers. More so a debate on the subject of the tier list, the Spurg tier list, but not necessarily the Spurg tier list in of itself. The word Spurg. Asher's
yeah, Ash had a real big problem with the word Spurg, folks. She had massive problem with it.
You wanna start off with what your issue is with being called a Spurg or the word Spurg in of itself?
Yeah, like, what crime, like, did us Spurgs did we commit? Like, because to me, like,
You didn't commit a crime. What are you talking about?
Because all Spurgs know is that you guys are calling us this word, and like.
As you can see, no offense to Ash, she does not start on the right foot.
We don't want to be called that word, and it's like
we don't want to be called that. We don't want to be called that word. It's offensive. She's treating it like it's the N word.
I call myself a Spurg. I called myself Spurgy in the tier list, like as a joke. Like, what's bad about being called a Spurg? I don't understand.
But like from the outside, like from an outsider, like
yeah,
that's short for Asperger's, and like I'm a person who's been discriminated against.
I've been discriminated against. Why do you care what outsiders think? Like, why do you care about like what people see on the outside? You know. Okay, if you want to interact with the community, right? Why are you so bothered by what people outside of the community would think then? Why do you continue to interact? You know, you don't have to interact, you know. You can just quietly be a Keemstar mod if you want, you know? Like, why? Like, why do you feel the constant need to like moralize about everything? Clearly, you've seen it doesn't work. So my only guess then would be you like the attention, you know.
IRL.
Okay, that's great. That's great and all, but we're on.
Congrats on the monetization. Thank you, Dimer boy.
Online, we're in the commentary community. Like, typically, like, I don't think anyone's gonna care if someone calls someone else a Spurg. Like, we're in a community that people call each other like the N word and F word all the time. Like, yeah, I don't understand why you're getting upset about like the word Spurg.
Dude, I'm trying to create an understanding of why not only Only I'm getting upset by why other people are getting upset at you.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care if you get upset. I do a show where I make fun of people like you. Like, I don't care if you get upset. Like, I just do that. Like, I don't know what you're trying to get at here.
Well,
As you can see, Doc does not care whatsoever. He doesn't care at all about what's being said right now. But oh my God, you're gonna miss it, folks, because in a little bit in on this little debate that they had, it gets interesting. It gets interesting.
that's great, I guess. But don't you want to get sponsors in the future?
don't you want to be monetized? I mean, speaking of monetization, we're monetized, folks. Finally.
I'm not gonna do
Where's the
YouTube
poll?
full time. I'm gonna finish college in like a year. Like, I'm gonna go get a real job. You think I'm gonna do Spurgort full time? That's retarded. If I did Spurgort full time, I would really want to kill myself. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, like Doc does not care because like he's not going the flamenco route where it's like he's gonna make this like a full-time thing. He's just having fun with it. He's just vibing, you know? Like Ash is thinking like this from like the Keemstar perspective, right? But like Doc's not Keem.
Like, why would I do that?
Oh, okay. So YouTube, you don't want YouTube to be your life.
Yeah, I don't want YouTube to be my.
Yeah. Good job, Ash. You understood what he was saying.
Wait, no. You realize I have a okay. I don't think you know this, Ash, but I have a life outside of YouTube that I
Spurging while trying to explain why she's not a Spurg. True, Dimer Boy. True.
want to like do. I want to go get a real job, go start a family and all that. This is like my side hustle I do. This isn't my main thing. I'm not gonna make Spurgort
yeah.
mainstream. If it
Oh, yeah,
does,
and
okay,
I
that's
have
great.
a lot outside of the outside of the
Yeah, that-
online sphere that I do.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have a life outside of the online sphere, then why do you care if like some rando on the internet, which you claim not to really care about, calls you a Spurg or not? Well, like, why would you care then?
So I don't
Yeah,
have
cool.
I don't have my entire life to focus on you, Doc.
Okay, then
So I don't
Okay.
really
Focus on
give a
me.
shit.
I actually, yeah. Like imagine being Matt, Toxic, and Beavers, and I think Core's in this too. Though I don't think he's talking during this. Just like imagine being the now recording crew having to listen to this.
Then don't focus on me and get
Like I don't give a
over a
shit.
Spurg tier list.
Like I don't
That's
give a
a complete
shit
joke.
that like you want to go out and have like a future and have like a fucking job and like
Okay, that's
all of that
great.
shit.
But,
So
okay,
like
that's great, but don't like get upset over a Spurg tier list then. That shouldn't be taken seriously. Like,
True, Doc on the radio. True. He's just like, all right, why you Spurging lady?
people like Angry Slug, who I put in like the top of the tier list, would he quote retweet you? It was just like, yeah, by the way, like I think this is funny, like it's a joke. I don't know why you're not getting along with it. Like,
So Slug's
go
just
along
trying to
with the
get
joke.
brownie points, though.
True, Matt. True.
Brownie. No, like this whole entire thing is just for a meme. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're getting upset about it, Ash.
well, a lot of people get upset at it, dude.
Okay, and like, just because you upset, like you don't you don't have to like the tier list, but like why show that you care? Because now that you've shown, oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind that noise. Apparently someone decided to ride a motorcycle in my neighborhood. But yeah, like, why show that it bothers you so much? Because like as soon as other people see that it bothers you, then you're gonna be on even more like tier list, you know? Like Ash, like the best way for people to stop talking about you is just to really stop talking, you know? Like I get that you want to share your opinions, at the very least, like, maybe it's time to exit this community at the very least. Like, maybe go to some other community. Like, you can still be a mod for Keem, you know, but just like, why insert yourself into so much drama, you know? Like, you tried doing that with me the other day. You tried to like moralize and insert yourself into like the Craig situation because you thought he was like a fellow Spurg who was being outed by the community for no reason whatsoever. And then you had massive egg on your face when everyone was telling you that he was doing weird stuff with a girl who was, you know, under the age of 18. So yeah.
Who else? Who else besides you?
Diva.
Okay, I don't care.
by the way, yeah, she's trying to use diva, you know, the well-respected diva in the commentary community, you know, like you have to use better examples. Like, you can't just use examples of like, you get like for example, let's say like for some weird reason like Lion Maker was part of like the Spurg tier list. Okay, I'm just being like, just for the sake of an example, and Lion Maker gets upset. Lion Maker's not exactly a good example to use. So like, why are you trying?
Yeah, Diva. Wait, did she actually get upset about it on Twitter? I didn't see.
She did, and then she started ignoring you guys.
I don't even follow her, so I don't even. Okay, that's great. I don't even follow her account. I put her on there just for like the meme. Like, I don't care. Like, it's funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is such like a passive aggressive awkward conversation.
Are we done here? Like,
I don't see.
said
I
it.
don't see Diva tweeting about it. Maybe I'm not
Probably
seeing it.
It was
I'll insert myself in situations. Says formal ghost.
all the way. It was all the way back in April. Actually, it was
Yeah, back in April. So not even about Doc's Spurg tier list itself.
in the
Wait, what? I
timestamp
thought
in
you
the
talked about
video that I made.
I thought you talking about
Wait.
the tier list.
I thought you were talking about the tier list. I'm sorry.
Wait. Are you talking about me and like Diva like interacting before? I thought you were talking.
No,
because
we
I
were
thought you were talking
talking
about the
about-
tier list today.
No, we were talking about her being called a Spurg in general because she was called a Spurg way before.
No, he was talking about the Spurg tier list, not like people being called Spurg.
That.
Okay, I'm confused because I thought you were referring to the tier list and that Diva was like not interacting with me because of the tier list I did today. That's kind of what I thought. What are you talking about then?
No, you asked me who else was, getting upset at the word Spurg,
Offended,
and I said
offended by
Diva.
the tier list. I asked who was offended by the tier list.
Oh, nobody yet, because nobody
Nobody yet.
pays attention to
Okay,
what they're
great.
offended
That's-
to online.
Wait. Oh, like that's one thing I wanted to show. By the way, let's hear that again.
Oh, nobody yet, because nobody pays attention to
Okay,
what they're
great.
offended
That's-
to online.
Thank you.
Ash just said no one pays attention to what they're offended by online. Like, I don't think she's paid attention to like the last couple of years, man. I don't think she has. Like your boss Keemstar talks about offensive cancellations all the time. Like, come on, Ash. If you're gonna proclaim yourself as the Keemstar mod, you should at least be aware of situations. She said everyone is upset and says Diva. Lol. What? Everyone else is. Who else? Because if those two, they really are and Spurg dead ass. If it was Lion Maker, I'd continue because I don't take a pedophile's feelings into consideration. True, formal ghost. True. Boy, there's a lot of people in the community with ghosts in their name. We had Ghosty, we got Ghost Shark, now we got Formal Ghost. We got a lot of people, guys. Lots and lots of people. Let's continue watching a bit more of this. I'm mainly just interested in the Ash versus Doc section of this. However, you guys obviously go to Toxic Pig Club's channel, watch the episode in full. Matt and them do a fantastic podcast. I do thumbnails for them occasionally when they do an emergency episode.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for answering my question.
Was the tier list what offended you? Were you offended by the tier list at all, Ash?
No.
No.
Then why did
So-
you tweet about it? Like, why did you tweet about it? Getting upset. Like, I could pull up the tweet right now.
Dude, do I sound upset?
You kind of
Okay,
do.
The
me-
only
let me read
time
it out
I've
for you.
raised my voice
This is the only
is
place
to be
where
heard.
emotionally dumb people come together.
Do I sound upset? Do I sound upset? Thank you, Squadron, for that link.
They're over insulting people that they won't talk to, but they are fully willing to judge. Some hypocritical bunch of bitches. ...
Why are they spurging about the word spurg? Like what the WTF? Why are people so weak skinned these days? Jesus, I don't know. Formal Ghost, I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're upset.
No, if I was upset, I'd be using caps locks. I'd be cussing. Like,
You don't have to. Okay, you don't have to be using caps lock on Twitter to like for me to figure out like if you're upset or not. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
is there
so
anything else
you're
you wanna
telling
talk
me
about?
how I feel?
Ash, I don't think she's intentionally being bad faith here. I just think that I don't think she processes this correctly. I don't think she processes things right.
Yeah, sure. I'm a doctor. It's my job.
No, you're not.
And she takes that literally. She takes that literally. Like Doc is just simply referring to the fact that his username is Doc on the radio, and she's like, you don't have a medical degree. Like Ash, he's not being literal, Ash. Like the fact that everyone has to be so like what's the word, like they have to explain like every single detail to you, and like I don't like I get being out of the loop on situations, right? But then like when someone has to like explain something so simple to you, like I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be like debating people.
He's Asian.
I'm like Colin. I'm like your therapist.
He's doctor. He's Doctor.
I love that dig. If you guys don't know, Colton has been trying to portray himself as like the Discord therapist, right? And so he's been helping people out with their mental problems while ignoring his own, because that's completely healthy to do. Trust me. And suddenly he's Doc W. That's all I'm saying. True Hannah Animal, very true. But yeah, Colton decided to be Ash's Discord therapist, and it didn't go well for them.
Dr. Yang, all right.
Yeah.
So Ash, the word spurg. Let's go back to that. Like, do you feel like the negative connotations to that? Like, what? Because there's a lot of words we use in the commentary community as jokes, right? They're all mainly jokes. But
Let's see. Our generation is the generation that grew up with South Park, Eminem, and Family Guy, and it seems everyone is so easily triggered. Yeah, well, I mean, Family Guy is not that good anymore, especially especially like the era of seasons we grew up with. But yeah, like you think a generation that grew up with offensive humor would be able to handle offensive humor. But apparently Ash is older. Like Ash is older than a lot of us, because like apparently she was old enough to have like a marriage and everything. I think she's in her, at least like her mid-20s.
so why take that offensively?
Because it's never defined. Nobody's ever like, hey, this is what you're doing to be considered a spurg.
I think it's pretty clear to in most cases, Ash. Like if you're just like you're freaking out on Twitter, that's a spurg moment. If you're freaking out in a video, that's a spurg moment. If you're being an idiot and it's being clipped, spurg moment.
So you do this to stop being a spurg, so people start listening to you.
But I feel like most people in this community are spurgs. And even though like Doc gave me and Toxic like normal, I think it's just he doesn't know us well enough. But me and
No,
Toxic,
Matt, I'm normal. Nope.
No,
I'm normal,
I
Matt.
Matt and Toxic have taken their normal pills. Everyone, they're the normal ones.
I think we're spurgy. I think we're spurgy. I think we can definitely be spurgy for sure. But
We all have our spurg moments, and like, there's no use denying it. We all like spurg out over a specific situation or something along those lines. I mean, as long as you're not, I guess, as long as you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Like consistent with the spurginess, I think it's all right.
so I think the issue here is you're taking it a little more personally than it's what it's intended to be. Does that make any sense?
But if other people are taking it like, if other people like take it as an insult too, like, because I take spurg as an insult.
Okay.
Because
I believe that is the intention for it, is to insult you to some degree. I believe so. I mean, you're taking it how it's supposed to be.
spurg has always been an insult growing up.
I've
So
never
it's
even,
like,
yeah, I never even heard that as this is like a recent thing I've heard the past few like year or two. Respect.
Yeah, like I've only heard like the term spurging like this past year. Like that, like that's why I referred to as like an online term. Like I've never heard anyone outside of the internet in recent years say spurging, you know, because usually people just say, oh, like they're freaking out or like they're on drugs or something, like, you know, something like that.
Spurg has become like a big term.
no, that's not really my experience with the word. So
Wait, is this because like everyone IRL has like called her crazy? Because like she seems to like, Ash gets really triggered when you call her crazy. And then like I guess people IRL call her crazy too. So like I mean
Dude, that's great and all, but like you're in the commentary community where people call each other names all the time. Like you just gotta toughen up. It's the internet, dude. Like I don't
and
know.
I don't
know what to
say
tell you.
those words.
no, okay, no one said you did, but like you choose. This is no one is forcing Ash to interact with any of us. Ash chooses to interact with the commentary community almost on a daily basis, if not weekly. Oh, I'm sorry, almost weekly, if not daily. But yeah, like no one is forcing Ash to like to interact with any of us. You know, she does it on her own volition. She does it by choice. Like I said, you know, she could just be like the quiet Keemstar mod, move on with her day, you know? Like, I'm not saying that she needs to be offline completely, but like maybe a different community is suited for you. Like maybe stop talking about drama, you know, like find something else you're interested in. And I think later on she like cries about how she's just a gamer. So like talk about video games more. Don't talk about drama.
Like,
Okay, but why are you
like
in the
what?
community? You're so upset about the word spurg, and like then why are you engaged with the commentary community then, which is like the most toxic like community in the internet? I don't understand this logic. I don't like you get offended by the word, but like you're engaging with a community that uses it all the time.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. IRL, we use the term tweaking. I could see the argument about the word, about the R word, but spurg is so tame to me that it's like if someone called me a poo poo doo doo head. I know, right? And you got offended about that. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, that's a pretty good point, but I don't know. Like, I'll try to turn it around here. Doc, do you think like in this situation that if someone's offended by the words, are you still going to call them that?
Typically, I'm pretty nice, so like I probably wouldn't use it. But since this is Ash Reacts, I don't really care.
Doc does not care. Doc does not care. Let me tell you.
Anything to say to that, Ash? Ash? Hello?
And by the way,
I'm
just
still here.
but for context as to why like I don't care about Ash is because like Ash tried to dox Spawn Dial, which is like the worst. Like I don't know why you tried to dox Spawn Dial of all people, but then she accidentally like doxed. Like,
This is the part I wanted to show. This is the part I wanted to show because Ash talks about how she's not angry, and then this comes
the
up.
wrong person. So
I
like,
didn't dox anybody. Have you
You were
listened to
threatening
any?
to
Have
dox.
you
You were
listened to
threatening
any
to
of the
dox.
podcasts? Have you?
No, I haven't listened to any of the. You threatened to dox Spawn
Are you
Dial. Like I
serious?
had the
I will
DMs.
pull up all of the receipts right now. I will pull up the OBS video right fucking now.
This is the part. This is the part I wanted to show. I'm not a spurg. I'm gonna debate you why the term spurg is offensive. Proceeds to spurg out.
I will do it.
And you claim like and you say like you're not a spurg. Like why people call you a spurg? It's
So, I mean, in her defense, in
What?
the sense she did not put out the docs of Spawn Dial,
but she
aka
threatened it in his DMs.
she did. Yeah, she did threaten it.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Like that.
Yeah, she
That's
did
He
threaten it.
told me
terrible,
to go ahead
dude.
and fucking do it, Doc. He sat there going, "Go ahead and freaking do it."
He dared me to do it. I had to talk on the radio. I had to because he was daring me to do it.
Go
That
ahead and
doesn't-
freaking do it.
That doesn't mean you should. Okay, you're an adult, right? Like you're an adult. You're a grown up woman. Okay, that doesn't mean you should be listening to a child. Like okay,
He didn't know he was a child.
okay, that's great. Don't listen to somebody on the internet then. Don't. Why is somebody on the internet?
This is why I wanted to show you guys this, because like the absolute insanity. Oh Jesus Christ!
It's like dictating you doxing them. Like I don't understand. Like
He
don't listen to
did
them, dude.
it.
Okay, then why are you bringing it up?
Okay, this is a point against Doc here because he's like, well, why did you bring it up? You brought it up first, my guy. I'm just saying.
Like,
Who
what?
brought it up, you dumbass?
I will say it does lead to her like spurging out even more though. So I mean, technically a point off for Doc, but I mean for the entertainment factor, plus point. Is this the woman that doxed a bunch of kids? No, she didn't dox. She threatened to. Still bad, but she didn't do it. She threatened to.
Matt, this is.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I mean, you did bring it up.
Yeah, I did. But like,
They won, you motherfucker. I would never bring it up. Why would I bring up one of the biggest mistakes of my career?
Yeah, she says career. Now, I know Ash does have a YouTube channel, right? But last time I checked, there wasn't really any content on it, and they don't link to her unless she commented. Did she comment on this? Nope, it does not seem like she commented on this. Or Shadow Humor, Mike the Bike. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she commented, so I don't have a link to her channel. But as far as I know, like she doesn't have content on her YouTube channel. So like I don't know what she means by career,
You freaking retard. And that's coming from a retard.
Wait. So she admits that she's like the R word there, right? But then like she gets so offended by the term spurg, which is like a way lighter term for that. I have to dare her to stop being soft. Maybe she'll listen. True. But she isn't a spurg, but gave a good example, lol. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys on that front. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the not recording episode. So I know Augie went through this last night, but I just wanted to like go and show a bit of this myself. So this guy, DJ Mule, or I think that's how you say DJ Mule, thought she was an artist. No, she is not an artist. At least not from what I'm aware of. She promotes herself as a gamer, so I imagine she would be doing gaming content, but I have not seen that from her. But yeah, here we go. This is why Xanderhall is not your ally. Now, from what I've gathered, DJ Mule is a leftist, a pretty big leftist, if I do say so myself. So stopping by to say hello, have a good stream, John. Thank you. But yeah. If she's not monetized, I wouldn't consider it a career. I would consider it a hobby. True Ghost. Yeah, and she is not monetized from what I know. Unless she has like some secret account. Like imagine if she was actually like some big like Twitch streamer and like she's just been trolling us the entire time. That'd be kind of funny. But no, as far as I'm aware of, she does not make a single dime off of this. Wait, she's fine with saying that, but not Spurg? I don't. I know, Formal Ghost. I know it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. This is such a hard video for him to make. Also, holy crap! Look at the like to dislikes, my guys. 2.1k dislikes. Remember, and he always cite your claims. This man doesn't put down any sources, and the video sure does not feel like it. I want to read some of these. I've never understood. I'll never understand the viewpoint that you have that can be radicalized online, but you can't be de-radicalized online. Like, why do people think left-leaning ideology is so weak compared to fascism? Yeah, because like, we'll get into it in the video. But what this guy is saying is, I think it's better if we just get into the video, actually.
Well, internet, looks like I'm back again, doing another one of these videos. I could be making content about how leftists can start organizing, or I could be doing more stuff about unions, or, how to get involved.
Oh, yeah, he's one of these, like, political streamers, by the way. But, because he's making such a big impact on the world. Never trust a man with DJ at the beginning of their name. What about DJ Killer Keemstar, dude? Do you not trust Keemstar? I mean, come on, bro.
With direct action, but of course the algorithm doesn't like that stuff. It loves stuff like this. Drama. Nonsense.
Drama. Like, oh my god. I'll say it here, folks. I'll say it. I hate these people who pretend like they hate drama so much. Nah, I will, guys, the people who say that they hate drama the most are the first ones to get into it, are the first ones to talk about it. It's always the case. Holy crap, Papa Gut lost a crap ton of weight. True. But yeah, point is, like, these guys who say, oh, I hate drama. I hate drama so much, are always the first ones to get their feet into the mud.
And it's all because of a group of guys that monopolize the online left-wing politics space, are increasingly ineffectual, perpetuate harmful behaviors, and haven't actually done that much to...
Yeah, guys, Xanderhall, the big creator Xanderhall, has really put a monopoly on the leftist political space. I'm sorry. I can't take this man seriously. I can't.
Change that scene since Gamergate. That's right, gang. We're doing another...
Oh god, they always bring up Gamergate. It's always Gamergate, guys.
The video about Debate Bros. This time, we're talking about Xanderhall and how he is not your ally.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Content notes. Mention of racism, transphobia, general bigotry, discussion of relationship abuse, homelessness, addiction, drug use, misogyny, fascism, sanism, ableism, what does that say? Biophobia, biphobia, conversion therapy, footage of vomiting needles. Trigger warning, guys. These are your trigger warnings. Okay, you've been warned.
Xanderhall. Most people know him as the cheeky young Debate Bro regular guy who likes to smonk.
And going along with this.
Okay.
Thing, but not actually.
Or from his alt-right pipeline video where he congratulates himself on not being a fascist anymore. What a cool and normal thing to be proud of. Well done for doing the bare minimum, bro.
Which, by the way, I don't believe that video. I think it's a complete BS. Like, guys, Minecraft led me to fascism. Minecraft led me down the alt-right pipeline.
If you're on the left that doesn't really follow the debate scene, you're probably wondering what all the fuss is about. But if you're into the debate scene, you'll probably know him as Wannabe Vosh, as this is what most debate fans have been calling him for the last few years. People call him things like the Zoomer version of Vosh, or that he's copying Vosh's style, which is hilarious.
I think from what I've seen from him, I think he more so copies like Destiny. Of course, I'm not generally in that sphere, so like,
to be honest, because Vosh copied Destiny's style, and Destiny copied the modern debate format, and they copied the Greco-Roman debate format. I digress a little bit, but you see what I'm saying here. This is a bit of an obtuse thing to criticize him for. Xanderhal is also seemingly surrounded by a bunch of controversial drama that is more often than not true for every debate bro on the internet, and a lot of it.
Yeah, like when you're in like a debate sphere, like drama oriented or like political oriented, you're gonna get into stuff, you know. It comes with the territory.
Is concerning and makes you wonder at all why people think he's even a based dude. So with all that in mind, why do people actually like him?
Why do people like his content and not mine? Why do people like his content and not mine is basically what the dude said.
Now, I know some of you are not going to want to hear this, but we have to address the facts here. And that is that
the facts.
When you scroll through Xanderhal's YouTube page, there is actually a lot of cool leftist stuff on there. See, he's making videos here about how Trump is bad, he's sticking up for Trump.
he made a video on how Trump is bad, guys. He's a true leftist icon. Trump bad.
Trans people a lot, and that's all good. People around his age or even a bit older are probably going to see themselves in him a little bit and maybe even see him as a bit of a role model for getting into politics, especially if they're already kind of skewed to the left. He's got a good stream personality, he interacts with chat a lot, and he's generally entertaining in an above average way.
Okay.
He's gained a big following since making content like this, and yes, I know you are going to get more views and subscribers based on bigger content creators that you associate with. I know that from my own experience, however, you can't deny that Xanderhal, well, he knows how to content create. He is an influencer who has a brand and whatnot.
Good job, buddy. You're giving basic definitions here.
However, you'd be right in thinking that amongst these thumbnails,
you see this guy copying Destiny, huh? So technically he's copying Halo. Okay, horrible gaming joke, but hey. We need some gamer. We need some gamer right now.
Something just doesn't feel quite right. The more and more you scroll, the more and more you start to see things like this.
Is fanboy a slur? Woke cold Twitter discussion response. Okay.
Yeah, like, Twitter discourse could be a bit myopic and wrong, but why are you focusing on this? Oh.
Because content.
Okay.
These groomer allegations against Dream are getting wild. Yeah, Dream is a popular subject. Do you not expect him to talk about it to some degree?
That one's a little bit extra. I don't know what that's all about.
Maybe you should watch the video.
Zine
explains why Bad Bunny hates him. Well, I mean, that actually, like, well, Bad Bunny is a political streamer now. Or, like, whatever. I know she, like, changed her name, so, like, whatever she goes by now. But she claims to be a political streamer, right? So, like, is he not allowed to talk about other political streamers? Or, like, what?
Okay, he's just...
Also, like, wouldn't you be for this video? Because, like... Bad Bunny has talked about why she hates like black bi men. She hates black bisexuals. So like, wouldn't you be for that video, calling her out on like that particular behavior? I'm just saying, dude. Like, maybe, you know, pick your battles.
Made a video in bad faith about one of my friends.
And that's okay. Now we're seeing now where this all stems from. It's because Xanderhal made a video on your friend who more than likely you wanted to bang. You wanted to bang this person probably. And so you got triggered and you decided to make an hour and a half video. Okay, I'm just saying, if I'm not willing to sit through an hour and a half of like a Green Lantern movie, I'm not going to sit through an hour and a half on this. I'm just saying.
And there's another one. Okay, she's just like obsessed with drama and
debunking the allegations were made against Xanderhal. He debunked them. What you want?
Okay, this is fucked up. What is this guy's purpose on this platform? Is he...
I mean, like why? Like this is the thing I've noticed with political streamers, both on the left and the right. Is like your content has to have like some grander purpose to it now. Like you can't just have fun with content. It has to be you're supporting like your political party in some way, shape, and form, and you're leading somehow to the betterment of that political party, and every step you make is for the betterment of the party. Like it's some like cult stuff, man. Like like if we want to talk about like actual like Nazism or actual like communism stuff, like that's legit. Like their doctrine is like everything you do is meant to be the betterment of the party, and if you do stuff that is not in favor of the party or does not help the party, then you are useless to the cause. Like that's basically specifically black biracial black bisexuals, gay black people, and straight black people are fine with her. This guy doesn't even watch the full video. Look at it. I know he doesn't.
Is he a leftist, or is he just a leftist some of the time and a piece of shit whenever it suits him?
He's not a true leftist, guys. He's not a true leftist. Okay, I'm the true leftist here. I'm the true leftist. He's not. Okay, therefore I'm the better content creator because I'm a true leftist in my definition that I made up.
Xanahol prides himself on debating people who disagree with him on anything.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's generally what you do in debates is you debate people who you disagree with. It'd be kind of a crappy debate if you debated someone you 100% agree with, you know? Like...
the marketplace of ideas, and he doesn't limit the people he platforms in order to protect his user base. Oh no, he loves debating fascists.
I mean, yeah, aren't you supposed to debunk their ideas? Like, I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused here. Are you or are you not supposed to like debunk these ideas? And what better way to debunk these quote unquote fascist ideas is by talking to them directly and show point by point why they're wrong. Like why, like you're platforming them with their ideas. Well, like if you're doing your job as like the leftist activist, you'll make such good points that no one's gonna like quote unquote convert to fascism. Or like, are you guys worried about your ideology so much that you don't think that do you not think that like your ideas stand up against like debates? Like what? I'm only 3 minutes in and I'm already having like a brain aneurysm.
Especially about the human rights of the people that he claims to support. But why? If he's a leftist, surely he knows that platforming people with strict ideologies becomes more of a battle to convert the opposing person's audience, but actually you've achieved nothing because the supporters of your point of view stay the same and the supporters of your opponent stay the same. But
the new impressionable viewers that haven't been exposed to either ideology have now been exposed to a violent ideology that will influence them easier and easier depending on them.
Well, like... Jesus Christ. So basically what he's saying here is like, and like I agree to a point where it's like, you know, both sides of the both audience members are gonna think what they want about their particular creator. It's like a football team. Like you're always gonna root for your team even though your team's on the losing side, right? But here's the thing, right? He's talking about the new viewership, you know, and they're going to see how cool the other guy is. Well, like I said, if you're winning the debate with your superior ideas, as you say they are, then you shouldn't have to worry about people converting because they'll see your better ideas in quotations, you know? Like it just doesn't make sense. One second, got mute.
Material conditions and prior exposure to fascist ideology in our culture and media that permeates every single ounce of it.
hey everyone, it's Mule here. What Mule has forgotten is that there are probably a lot of people watching this video who don't understand why the platforming of bad ideas is bad. Debate bros have been taking up space in the online left for some time now, and a lot of their content focuses on debating fascists or conservatives on whether trans people should exist or whether there is actually a white genocide happening. Their entire modus operandi seems to be that we need to convert people who think differently to us. They're obsessed with this idea, even though it was proven wrong 100 years ago by Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, who said this. Why should we bother?
Oh yeah, Vladimir Lenin, the extremist. Yeah, he's the guy you really want to cite for your evidence.
To reply to Kautsky. He would reply to us, and we would have to reply to his reply. There's no end to that. It will be quite enough for us to announce that Kautsky is a traitor to the working class, and everyone will understand everything. And of course, multiple real instances of people that these nerds have debated who have remained steadfast in their fascist
Oh yeah, you really get to throw around the nerd insult because you know, fans of Berserk aren't nerds at all. Wait, is that a Berserk shirt? That looks like a Berserk shirt.
So
Yeah,
there
that
you
is a
have it.
Berserk
Now
shirt.
you're briefed on the debate person, the type of leftist who simply thrives on drama and doesn't give one iota of shits as to whether people are actually doing on-the-ground organizing, activism, or doing anything progressive at all. They love leftism as an aesthetic, as it were. Anyway,
I'm the true leftist, guys. I'm the true communist. Please like me. Please like me. I'm the true communist, guys. Like me. Like, bro, you're such a loser. Why kink belongs to pride? These white supremacists in your Twitch convo with... Oh my god, this guy is such a loser. Such a loser, chat. Such a loser. I'm not even going to bother watching the rest of this because the show's not dedicated to him. The show's not dedicated to this loser. If you guys want, however, I can make episode 42 about him. If you want, I can bore you all with a Jesus Christ and like it's going to be beyond an hour and a half. Video about this man in particular. You know, I can bore you all with that if you want. But I'm gonna switch to what's supposed to be our main topic, guys. Our main topic of today, which is, you know, Deaf Noodles, because oh my god, this man is going psycho. He's a bit of a sociopath now. Easy. Like, oh my god, this man's gone off the deep end. Let me get some of the tweets out of the way. I can't speak today. Tweets out of the way. By the way, his Twitch is gone now because he showed titties on stream. A stripper came in. He showed the stripper her titty. He showed stream the stripper's tits, which he thought was a good idea. Like, homie, why did you do that? But yeah, here is a video by a former Deaf Noodles employee.
Yeah, I quit my job because I'll make a story time about it, but my boss is like kind of like crazy and it was just not a good work environment, and then he took me to Burning Man with no fucking water or preparation at all. I wasn't getting hate. I did get like one comment that was like, why would you work for him, like blah blah blah, but I was like, I didn't really publicize that I worked for him, but people found out, but like I didn't really like make a point to share that, so a lot of people didn't.
Yeah, and from that alone, he is now threatening to take her to court because she supposedly violated her NDA, even though she didn't mention him directly. Actually, let me get her Twitter up because I followed her a couple days ago, so she should be front of the list. Here we go, Tiana, here we go. Hopefully she didn't delete her tweets. Did she delete her tweets? Oh, no, here we go. Okay, let me pull them up real quick. Here we go. Hi guys, I'm so stressed and overwhelmed over this drama. I just want to accept legal help from those who have offered, but they're all drama channels. Okay, I think you're talking about interviews. People have been wanting to interview you. I go, okay, imagine being an old man suing a 22-year-old girl for making a TikTok storytime video where your name was never mentioned. I don't care for drama. I just want no part of any of it. But to sue me when I wasn't even coming at you, and then straight up lie on live, and then not let me show my receipts like that, and then like here's receipts. But yeah, he made an entire he dedicated an entire section of his stream to respond to her. That's the funny thing. He dedicated an entire bit to his stream responding to her. Again, guys, remember, Def Noodles is supposed to be the funny man. He's supposed to be the funny man, you know, big comedian. But he spent I want to say a good chunk of his stream dedicated to drama. You know, unironic drama that he didn't make fun of at all. He's like debunking. He spent time debunking the claims. This is the thing. This is this is his show. It's like it's him addressing. Oh, apparently he's streaming right now. I don't care. He like either responds to like drama full-heartedly, doesn't make any jokes about it, or he like spends an hour explaining the joke. Responding to threats, responding to the false allegations. Here we go. This is it. Let me get it up for us. Here we go.
Text messages. I have all this shit. So yes, my lawyer is handling this.
By the way, Def has seemed to be supposedly anyway been getting himself into a lot of lawsuits, like an alarming amount. Like crap! I took us away from it. I think it was like right here. There we go. Right there. No. There we go. Okay.
For me to book another plane ticket, because here's the thing: you buy a plane ticket under someone's name, they're non-refundable. The tickets that I got, at least, I called American Airlines and they're non-refundable. I can't change them. The credits go back to her. So I'm trying to get my ducks in a row so that I can bring somebody and organize the whole thing and make sure that I can go. She responds on Tuesday, the next day at 1 p.m. says, "Hi, yes, I'm able to go." And then on Friday, this is a day and a half before we're supposed to go to Burning Man, and 3 days after she confirmed that she was going, she says, "Hi, just wondering."
Oh yeah, and she explains, and I believe a TikTok, like she just wanted to confirm that this guy didn't forget because, according to her, Dennis is an idiot.
If you bought the tickets already for Burning Man, she knew I bought the tickets because she was here when I purchased the tickets. She was here when I purchased the airplane tickets. She heard me on the phone buying tickets with American Airlines and JetBlue, renting the car, and doing everything. She knows that the tickets are purchased. I was on a wait list to get the Burning Man tickets because they sell out fast. And then there's like, you can join. It's like a program, like light, whatever. You can join, and then they'll like you get on a wait list, and then if somebody refunds their ticket, you can get it back. So this is Friday. I wanted to make sure that I had, this is, like I said, on Monday, I reached out to her. She responded on Tuesday. So I was like, okay, I guess we're going. I guess she's fine to go.
By the way, look at Jesus Christ. His like to dislike is worse than the communist dude.
So then on Friday, she changes the script. And then I respond to her, saying, "Hi."
Def Noodles is that one kid in class that tries desperately to be the class clown, then dramatically fails, and all the other kids bully him for it. True.
She says, "Just wondering, it would be for my best for my schedule if I did not go." And she could have just said, and look, this is how I responded. And she could have said at any moment that she didn't want to go. I responded saying, "Yes, everything has been purchased. It's why I checked in with you earlier in the week so I could have time to change the names on the tickets. Let me know if you can't make it. I will potentially lose about $4,000 because of this, so I need to know so I can take appropriate action. So I'm just letting her know, look, I have a personal investment in this, and I'm going to lose money if you don't give me, the appropriate answer at the right time.
Again, guys, big comedian Def Noodles has to explain like his business. By the way, he's doing this thing that I absolutely hate when people do. Like mainly from like him and like Ethan Klein is like they have to explain to you that it's a business that they're running. They're running a very important business. Like Jesus. Like I don't care, like dude, like you have like he says that like he says he has like 20 people employed. Like why do you need 20 people to run your crappy comedy club? Like what are these 20 people doing? Because I doubt all of them are for the comedy club. I think some of them are for your YouTube. Okay, and here's the thing: you don't have a producer for your show because it's evident you're doing everything yourself there. So why like look at this. It's not high tier. I'm doing everything by myself on here, right? It's not high quality by any means. I'm doing this by myself, But like I'm saving up some money. I'm gonna be doing like my own sort of like Studio X thing when I get the chance. Like my setup's not gonna be that much different from what his is gonna look like, Like there might be a green screen or not. I'm not too sure on that yet. But the point is, like, when I get the money saved up, I'm gonna have like a setup that look pretty much like that. Not necessarily because I'm copying him. It's just because that's a basic live podcast setup. He's not doing anything phenomenal there. He's doing stuff 100 other people have done with their own shows before. So like my thing is like, why do you need so many employees? Okay, like I'll give you this. You need one dude. You need one dude to edit your videos. Ideally, he would also make your thumbnails too. But let's say you have a different guy to make your thumbnails. Okay, that's 2 people right there. That's 2 peoples. You have essentially like your 2 co-hosts. Okay, that's 4. Like what are these other people doing? Who are these other employees? Like, I doubt you need this many. I guarantee you don't. I guarantee that you don't need that many employees. Like, at all. Okay. Like, you had her as, like, your camera guy. Okay, have someone as your camera guy when you do, like, spontaneous, like, vlogs, I guess, right? But, Jesus Christ, like, you don't... Why?
You need to be able to take action.
Nerdy John roast battle? No. God, no. God, no. I'm talking purely comedy setup. I'm talking like, not comedy setup, podcast setup. Jesus.
So that I can bring somebody with me to record this event. I already spent a lot of money just to go to it, right? She responded, okay, no worries, I'll be there. She could have, I gave her an out. I said, let me know if you can't make it. I said, I can take appropriate action. Like, I can even have one of my new assistants and editors, like, vouch for this. I was trying to bring them with me. I just wasn't able to get a ticket for him in time, and she also confirmed. So I was, like, trying to pull every audible that I could.
Again, guys, big comedian Def Noodles is trying to explain business for some reason.
To make sure that I had somebody going with me to Burning Man, right? She said, okay, no worries, I'll go. By the way, she framed it on her video saying that I was mad. He was so mad. Like, bro, like, I responded professionally here.
I'm a big professional, guys. I'm a big professional. I'm a big business professional. As you know, all comedians, they're very business oriented, very business minded. That's what makes them such great comedians, is that, we got a sense for business. We got a sense for business. By the way, I'm going to pull up his social blade. Because probably since he's been more active on here, I'm going to look at the Def Noodle show for social blade real quick, and then we'll go to his main account. Let's see. No, obviously he doesn't employ anyone to tell him to have bad ideas, right? Yeah, clearly he doesn't have people tell him, like, what bad ideas are. But yeah, let's take a look at the Def Noodle show. No, to my surprise, to my surprise, he has not been growing on here. All right. He's lost almost 2K subs. He's lost almost 2K subs from this. Let me see his let me see the Def Noodles main channel. Let's check out the main channel of Def Noodles. Oh my god, it's even worse. It's even worse. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. It's even worse, guys. He's lost 25K subscribers. This in the last 30 days. In the last 30 days, he's lost 25K subscribers. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, he's having like this whole like, oh, you know, all publicity is good publicity thing. I can't speak today. But here's the thing, right? You have to at least be able to get something from this. Like, what has he gotten from this? Like, he's gotten a few people. He's got the Ethan Klein setup, John. Def Noodles bonuses, the comedy club. Yeah, yeah. Like, and by the way, if you watch his show, he has to explain like every single little thing to his friends, to his like normies, to the normies on the show. And like why focus on internet drama? Like he says he wants to move away from it. Like, why even focus on politics, really? Why not just interview people? Let's go to Burning Man. That doesn't sound like a boomer thing. That doesn't sound like a boomer thing to do. I know, right? Yeah, that totally. I mean, he's confirmed to be he's admitted that he's now like a guy in his like late 30s. So yeah, of course, his idea for content would be going to Burning Man of all places.
You can see. Like, you can see, yes, everything has been purchased. That's why I checked with you earlier this week. Like,
I'm a very important businessman. Oh yeah, and like I said earlier, he decided it was a good idea to just like pop some titties on his stream. He re-uploaded it. It seems. I think it's censored now, but yeah, like there's a clip where like his buddy Skid Row Steve is like getting like a topless lap dance, and he was like, "Yes, I'm showing this on YouTube," and obviously he got banned off it on Twitch. Let's stream snipe this. Let's stream snipe this real quick.
that is true. Somebody asked me if I plan on going back to Amsterdam. Yeah, I'd love to go back to Amsterdam and Netherlands and spend more time there.
Why does he always have Beavis and Butthead on the screen, by the way? Like, why?
They also said in Netherlands sex workers have a union and all. That's why I think it's important to like legalize those kinds of that kind of work. Like, can you imagine like how many people are trafficked?
Again, guys, a comedy show talking about sex trafficking. Talking about sex trafficking in the most comical way ever. I see why you're such a big comedian now, Dennis. I truly see why. I truly see why you're such a big comedian, buddy. Because of your fantastic personality. And, you know, you totally don't have to like over explain your jokes over and over again. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this from yesterday. You guys, okay, so like I think some of it's cropped. But I'll just read it to you. Suspended from Twitter after spending all day yesterday being called a dumb bimbo, a whore by the community of a rather large drama YouTuber named Tipster. I have been banned from Twitter temporarily due to mass reporting. If this investigation ever picks up steam or gets any recognition, or I am permanently removed from the internet, hopefully just banned. Remember who the enemies are, who the enemies of information are. Here are a few communities currently threatening me on trying to get me banned off of every platform. Let's see, incel community, true crime community. These are Tipster on YouTube. Debate me on inserts. Oh God. So, if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know, she tried starting stuff with Tipster yesterday because one of the fake Tipster accounts decided to troll her. I heard Pimbo is subtoxic. But yeah, one of the fake Tipster accounts decided to troll her. And she thinks that she thinks the fake Tipster accounts are run by Tipster himself and then like Tipster's friends. Because I guess no one can have like oh my god, she's such an idiot. And she used to be like a thought streamer. Like she used to she used to be like an OnlyFans, like not directly, but she used to be like an OnlyFans type of streamer where she was kind of like provocative to some degree. And like she stopped doing that because her kid would constantly walk into the room and, you know, kind of kill the vibe because she was focusing on streaming rather than being a good parent. let me see if I can get some of the I think luckily Nick saved some of them because she tried to say that Tipster supports maps, which is rather odd I must say. Here we go. Here's some screenshots. Thank you, Nicholas Diorio, by the way. Nick says BX Bullet, genius, gets baited by a parody account on Twitter again and implies that Tipster is a creep who only chats with kids. She's now tagging YouTube and trying to get him banned because, again, guys, of a Tipster parody account. By the way, I'm fully aware he's going to say, that's a fake account, lol, and then try to use that to try to troll me on his main account because he's a 30-year-old who hangs out with 15-year-old creeps. This 120,000 subscriber YouTube channel reported me while breaking YouTube community guidelines by sexually harassing me. By the way, Tipster, can't believe I have to say this, but Tipster has not sexually harassed BX Mullet. And if he has, she hasn't shown the evidence for it. And this is a parody Tipster account. I'm just so tippy. I think the actual account is just the tip. As soon as the series goes live, I'll be asking people to flag it down. Absolutely pathetic. God, you're even more annoying than I thought. Glorifying shootings is an attempt to make money so you can buy stripper outfits for men to jerk off to. What a dork, lol. But yeah, she fell for this yesterday. And then, let me see. Did I save a tweet talking about it? Because she has me blocked on Twitter now. She has me blocked on Twitter. And now that her Twitter's suspended, it's not going to show up. Hang on, real quick. Because she made this tweet implying that Tipster supports maps because he did a reaction to the Mr. Girl pedo song. And, you know, he was talking about how funny the song was. Because I guess that's avocation now. She molded over a 70-follower account. She only said that because Tipster laughed at the Mr. Girl song. She confused Craig Beckett for Tipster. True, she did confuse Craig Beckett for Tipster. It's a mistake that happens more often than not, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to show this off. So, as you guys know, yesterday the Queen died, R.I.P. all that. Hassan did a stream celebrating the Queen's death because I guess she personally affected him so much, right? And then, you know, he was crying about pixel dogs being erased on Reddit, you know? Like, what? Dude, you don't get to be internet tough guy at that point. I'm sorry. It's like the same thing with like lyrics. Like lyrics tried to come back to the commentary community. Like, bro, you literally deleted all the videos off your channel because you were so tired of the commentary community. Because you matured in like the 3 months that you were doing commentary. Like, bro, you don't get to be internet tough guy at that point. I'm sorry. You don't. But yeah, more than likely episode 42 is going to be off that guy's video. Let's see. Why does Tipster attract all the crazy e-girls? I don't know. By the way, guys, if you want to see it, Tipster absolutely destroyed BX